Welcome to part 7 of Uncharted 4. And we're
Welcome to
now
the
in
Last of Us
Scotland.
part.
Chapter 8, The Grave of Henry Avery.
This feels like a part in Last of Us.
Now,
Same directors
well,
and writer.
I don't think The Last of Us ever took place near a sea, near the sea.
No, actually, I can see what Jova means, Dwibs, because remember, in The Last of Us, when we were in the winter arc, Ellie goes for a forest with snow that looks a lot like this one, actually.
Headcanon. This takes place
Okay.
after the zombie outbreak eventually got cured.
So yeah, we're literally in the same region as the winter arc, but long years that before. So
Well, hey, if we're lucky, we might see Alice in this part. Funny enough, true story. When I went to Wales, I actually met Alice with Shuri.
yeah, you already told us that.
And no, I meant not just or something like that in commentary.
Sure.
So, what to do now?
Well,
Well, we could jump, but that would kill us, so no.
or break our legs.
Oh, we got a little slope. There goes nothing.
This is... Nathan! Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.
Well, that's
That didn't work.
Try that again. Maybe it'll work the second time.
We'll want to get back to Dwibs' familiar style of playing Uncharted.
Well, to be fair,
Yes.
you gave it the good old college try there.
But
Eh.
not at college.
That's actually an interesting point. Like, there's going to be moments throughout this game, not just even in this one, where you have to take advantage of the sliding mechanics, and you have to take care to jump at the right time, or
There you go.
Yeah.
Just slide across like you're a surfer.
Yeah, I
There's
gotta
going to
say
be
though,
other sections where the slopes are more slippery, and you're not going to be able to just jump your way to it.
that reminds me of that funny scene where SpongeBob breaks his lower half after a snowboarding accident, and Baxter says, "Do it again! I wasn't looking."
And he stayed indoors with his lovely friends Chip, Napkin, and
Penny.
Penny.
I know
looks like
of a
someone beat-
place where you
Yeah,
never get...
Don't need to mention plot point here. Shoreline have been here before us.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
In case you forgot, for those who forgot, Shoreline is the organization led by Nadine, who played by Laura Bailey, who got hired by Rafe.
Who's Rafe?
Remember the guy who's also after the cross. You know, our buddy from prison who betrayed us.
Wait, but we're working for him. Why doesn't he tell her that?
Wait, we're working for him? That was long ago, Joe. That was years ago.
Hold on, I thought I thought that Nate's brother owed him, for busting him out of prison.
No. You're thinking of Alcazar. That's the other guy from prison.
Sorry, guys.
Sure.
You're mixing up characters, Joe.
Sorry, guys. But for a second, I thought Jova said Nate's brother Odin.
Go home, Dwibs. You're drunk.
I forgot that there was a fourth person involved.
Give me the controller, Dwibs. You're drunk.
But you can't. This is pre-recorded, remember?
Well, fuck.
True. He's got to
Don't worry,
True.
don't worry. If there's one rule that I definitely have, it's that I don't drink before doing a recording.
Yeah, I can see that.
I wonder.
Whatever.
I meant to gameplay.
Basically, audience, we just got done recording a Trials and Tribulations part, so obviously Dwibs is a bit groggy from all that drinking.
He drinks cider whenever Godo drinks coffee. For those who don't know, Godo is a coffee addict.
But I hate
So instead you chose cider. Good choice.
You know, I get the feeling that when you said location, since they're in the UK at the moment, basically the name of that location ×3 thing is actually the name of a program here in the UK where people go around looking for the best value on a property.
Really?
Yes, on I think Channel 4, I think, or BBC.
Oh yeah, here we go, Dynamite. Dwibs, why don't you explain to us the Dynamite?
All right, yeah, you use the dynamite either for enemies or if you need to blow open a door, and you hold the L1 button. I think it's the L1 button. in your throw. It's like a grenade in the other
Yeah,
games.
it works just like the throwing torch mechanic from Uncharted 3.
Except more explosive, I'm guessing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's dynamite.
I'm talking about in terms of the controls.
Well, it's dynamite. You can't exactly muffle the explosion. Paige, just to be sure, did you watch this part beforehand?
Why
No.
would he?
Why do you ask?
Well, since you've played the game before, I'm just wondering whether...
Well, no. Well, even if I did, I already know the story.
Yeah. Well, Paige, is this the last part I've got up at the moment?
No, you have 11 parts up.
Okay, that reminds me though. As soon as I get done with university assignments, I should get around to doing recording some more parts.
Sure.
That's
feel free
right.
to do that.
Uncharted 4 is longer than the usual Uncharted game.
Yeah.
It's not so much that it's much longer, it's more so that the flexibility of the gameplay makes it worth replaying more than the first three. Again, you can, once you're done doing starting Guns Blazing playthrough for the sake of an extra challenge, try a stealth playthrough.
Well, I've also heard that there actually is more story length and content to this than the usual as well,
oh,
since
yeah,
it was
yeah,
the
there
big
is.
finale in Hurrah,
I'll leave.
which is a good thing.
I'll leave the stealth stuff to you, Pager, when you do Lost Legacy.
Sure.
Lost Leg. Oh, the spin-off, right.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
Fun fact, those who pre-order Lost Legacy will get Jack 1 for free on the PS4.
Huh.
Remind me to do that then, when I'm sober.
So, what
Yeah,
exactly
sorry,
are
Ollie.
you doing right now here, Dwibs? Trying to
I
move
need
that
to
out?
find a way to get that crate onto the ground so I can use it to get up a certain level.
Well,
But I guess I need to blow up. But I decided, I need to blow up that door.
we can't just push it open. Or do that.
But
I can't
you have
super
that,
it either.
Dwibs, you just literally got in, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, audience, but I'm a little bit slow on the intake.
Zelda logic. Found the bombs, which means that this dungeon in particular is going to have a lot of bombable walls.
You know, I gotta ask, Dwibs, do you think that maybe if you were drunk, you'd actually play the game more intuitively? I'm just curious, really.
Nah, just be running around, walking.
That's what you're doing right now here.
So you're suggesting that Dwibs' body operates on Catherine logic, where the drunker you are, the faster you go?
It's brilliant reverse psychology.
And hey, this game has Troy Baker in it too, so yeah. There you go.
I love the explosion effect. So it looks so good.
Hey, it's a good thing that they're not pizza explosions.
Oh god, don't remind me.
We'll never forget.
Ugh. Anyway,
There we go.
let's get this crate to the door, and I hope Siri gets back soon. I don't want to miss out the whole part.
This part in particular is more gameplay driven.
Yeah,
so.
no, I know.
Are there any story cutscenes in this one, Dwibs?
There will be later. Let me quickly check. Yeah, there will be a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
And now, all right. So will Dwibs try to at least stay hidden for a bit, or will he charge in guns blazing? Let's watch.
What do you think?
You're staying hidden now. You're actually not rushing
Well, I have
into
to.
this one.
Well, I have to. I want to hear what they're saying.
Yeah, that's a good decision.
Well, very good, Dwibs. You're thinking before you leap.
But
and
now
you said you
look, he's
couldn't do
leaping.
it. No,
I think
wait.
they're done though.
You still said...
Basically, the way it works is, Sam will help you in the stealth. Much like in typical Naughty Dog fashion, he cannot be seen by the NPCs, so don't worry about him possibly
even if
tripping
he's
you
right,
up.
even if he's right in their faces.
I can understand that some people find that immersion breaking, but I would rather have that than the AI fucking me up.
Very good, Dwibs. Very good, Dwibs. You're using cover and not rushing into it.
Of the two, it's the lesser of two evils. If I find myself
Getting
myself.
better at this, aren't I? Yay!
And you said that most of this would just be you clumsily dying.
So yeah, unlike
Roy, Dwibs is thinking methodically.
the dynamite sticks work pretty much exactly like grenades from Uncharted, the one,
Yeah,
two, and
basically,
three.
Shuri, my tactic is to wait till I've heard everything that the Shoreline guys have to say and then shoot them.
And he's using his cover properly. And you're only running in when there's only 2 of them. That's good strategy.
You're learning.
Yeah, bloody. It only took me to the 4th game in the series to do that.
Oh, better late than never.
Well, this one encourages it more than the previous 3.
By the way, if there's an... I know I'm speculating at this point, but if there's another game after Lost Legacy, like maybe another spin-off of that extent, can I do that one too?
Sure. We're kind of taking turns on this, so it makes
Spin
sense.
off of a spin off of a
You know, it'd be funny is if me and
Yeah.
Shuri eventually try to have our hand at some of these games.
Speaking of Lost
Oh,
Legacy,
God,
Twiz, have you
no.
seen? Speaking of Lost Legacy, Twiz, have you seen the cutscene that Naughty Dog revealed recently?
No, not yet.
Is
Not
that
yet.
the one
But
that
yeah,
showed me like a couple
Yeah.
of weeks ago?
Yeah, it is.
but yeah, Shuri, that could be either Shuri or Jova. Maybe one of you two could do one of those iOS Uncharted games.
Wait, there's an iOS Uncharted game?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Wait, there is? I wasn't aware of this.
Yeah, there is.
But is it like is it even
It's
officially
just-
published by Sony or something?
Yeah, it is.
I wasn't aware that Sony made mobile games.
When you get on
Really?
your iPhone or Android or whatever, just look up Uncharted. You should see it somewhere up there. Anyway, rope time.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Well, well, if Nintendo is now doing stuff like Super Mario Run, I guess it's perfectly. I guess Sony's following
Yeah,
suit. I
Sony-
guess.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a company doing what someone else was doing, provided that they didn't suck at
Except
it.
it'll probably be more worth the price than Super Mario Run.
Well, Super
I don't
Mario
know.
Run...
I
okay,
I tried Super Mario Run out. Luckily, I didn't pay for it, but I did try the free bit, and honestly, it wasn't really appealing to me, so I just
Yeah,
See,
ignored
the
it.
thing about Super Mario Run is like, well, yeah, it's you could tell Nintendo is having a bit of a clumsy time getting into that. I mean, okay, as the
Fire
full
Emblem
fledged
Heroes is
game,
good though, at least.
yeah, I mean, from what I hear, Super Mario Run is good. The problem is that you can only seem to play it when connected online.
Now the problem is it's not worth a $10 price tag.
How much is it in pounds?
About 7, 8.
Jesus Christ.
Because yeah, I had the free version too, so but it tells you the price after a while.
From what I've seen and heard, there's actually enough content to warrant that price, apparently. Granted, I mean, I'm not really that interested
I
in getting it
disagree,
myself.
but anyway.
Anyway, now going on another climbing thing.
And I guess to be fair, I'm only going off of what I've seen and heard from reviews and whatnot, so I'm not even completely sure
Yeah,
myself.
sure.
I will say though, honestly, let's be honest, guys. Though the fact that there's actually official Nintendo stuff on Android these days, would anyone have believed that was going to be a thing just a few years ago?
No.
And now there's word that the Nintendo Switch may have a cool thing that allows you to play PC games.
Wait, what?
I'll
And
I'll
it's
probably
it's
find that out
mentioned on
later.
SSMB, but not too entirely sure about it. Oh, speaking of updated stuff, as of today, you can now get the recent update for Shovel Knight on Wii U and 3DS outside of Switch. You know, the one that includes Spectre Knight's campaign, and of course, the long-awaited gender swap mode.
Well, Jova, honestly, you know, considering you say you found that on SSMB, I mean, I know I just returned to that site, but I'm avoiding it again because of the whole storm around Sonic Forces.
Well,
We found a monk
just
storm.
visited the other threads, but yeah.
Storm in a teacup.
Fair enough, I guess you could come back afterwards, but just remember, you're here forever!
I know.
okay, now it's time to slide down the slope again and leap. What are you?
The Mario slide theme.
From Mario 64 and onwards.
I haven't played Mario 64.
Have you played
How
Mario
dare.
Sunshine? Have you played
No.
any 3D Mario game?
Hey, you weren't in on our Captain Toad stuff, were you?
No,
Jova,
He was in the cup in the first 2, but that's it.
Jova, remember
First 3
first-
actually. Never mind.
the first home Nintendo console I remember actually owning was the Wii.
Oh, nice drop. Well,
And I
even
skipped the Wii U, and now I have a Switch.
well, even still, Liz. I mean, there were Mario games that had that slide theme. Even on the
And the
console.
reason I
Yeah.
bought Treasure
Troy?
Tracker is because
Double
it's
staff
the theme
tackle.
that's used in the extra stages.
Hey, guys, I'm good at stealth boards.
Yes, you're like I said, Dwibs, you're improving.
You're doing the stealth thing.
Yippee!
You know what, Dwibs? Maybe I might actually let you do a Metal Gear Solid game.
Well, drunk.
No,
Or
no,
maybe...
we've already called all of them anyway.
Besides, I explicitly said I don't want to play any of them.
But aren't
Someone
you the one
will
who volunteered
emulate
to
the
do
pachinko
Metal Gear
machine,
Survive?
and you can play that.
Oh yeah,
There
exactly.
you go. He's already doing Survive anyway.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I'm doing Survive is because I know you guys won't touch any future non-Kojima Metal Gear game for
Well,
barge
it
pole.
depends. It depends. If it's good enough and if there's a way I can get it used, I'll probably eventually pick it up.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, come on. Well, I picked.
part of the plan was I could do it with someone else since it's a co-op.
Well,
game.
let's think of it
Yeah.
like this. I did get.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
did
right. You
get
might do it
Quantum
with
Break,
me.
didn't I? Used.
Yeah. So I could. Well, it's like I said, I don't really. At the end of the day, regardless of what a company's done before or since a major controversial thing, if I like the look of a game, I'll buy it new, full price, so I can at least support it and say, yeah, I want more of these games, please.
True, and I guess I will say that since I'm on PC,
Even if
I
it's
don't really...
Konami.
And I guess to
Well,
be
the
fair,
problem
being on
with is
Steam,
that
I
they're
don't have
not.
much
It's
choice.
Konami, so they're not going to So they're not going to do good games. It's just going to go make money.
Well, we'll
I think,
see.
yeah. I think
Yeah,
what
I
James is saying is like, well, on the off chance that they do make a legitimately good game, then might as well get it.
Yeah. What if what if the lot that are making that particular Konami game have had nothing to do with the Metal Gear shit and stuff?
Well, of course they
True.
didn't do this, but the thing that still doesn't change the like you can put you can put as many pretty roses on top of the piece of shit.
And it's
The
like,
piece of shit
and it's
still
like I said,
stinks.
and it's like I've said before, for the most part, I don't really care about what goes on behind the scenes of stuff. As long as I enjoy what's put out in front of me, it's fine.
Okay. To be
I will
fair,
I'll never forgive them for the PT thing, though.
yeah, and to be fair, Dwibs, Konami is one of those cases where the behind-the-scenes stuff is truly disgusting. However, I will say this: if they do make a good,
I know that.
Hold on,
Jennifer.
let
It's
me
just-
finish.
It's just I don't. I try not to let that impact my enjoyment.
We get it. We
anything.
get it, Dwibs.
Alright.
We get it. Let's
Any-
show a finish.
basically, look, if I'm gonna get a game that's good for them, I'm doing it to support the team who made it in the hopes that Konami will let that team make games again. I won't do it to support Konami.
Well, then again, at the end of the day, if you buy a game for that
Also,
price,
Capcom have kind of pulled themselves out of the
Oh yeah,
the
Well-
hole.
well,
So
yeah, I mean,
maybe
if stuff
Konami
like-
can too. I mean, granted,
Well, the thing
it'll
is-
take
if stuff
longer
like-
considering the shitstorm that they've put
if
themselves
stuff
in.
like
But
True.
still,
Well, the thing is,
they
Konami-
can.
I got a bird.
Well, the thing is, Shiroi, even at the worst, Capcom never treated their employees like shit.
I thought they did at one point.
well, now they
Mm.
don't. They
Not
realize,
that-
oh shit,
they
maybe
did.
treating our employees like garbage isn't the best way to go. Even though we have like practically no money at the moment, we'll at least try. I mean, that's how we got games like Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jova's birth now, so anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, Pedro, see, I tried to do stealth there, but unfortunately I had a lapse in concentration and
Sure. That was your best try so far.
yay, I'm getting better. Maybe at some point I'll be able to do the most basic Metal Gear game.
Learn stealth for Splatoon.
Well, Splatoon 2, you mean?
Yes.
You know, I'm actually wondering, but I'm wondering if I should just put off getting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe until more of us have a Switch.
Well, I'll be getting a Switch for the release of Splatoon 2. So.
But and then also I give up for going to London.
I'm still waiting for Mario Odyssey.
Basically, I'm going to this convention in May 2017 as of this recording, and
Me too.
I'll be able to see Shuri again. Yay!
Yay. Well, you'll see Maya Fey.
Yeah. In your cosplay as my face. You
Yeah.
know, I don't do cosplay, but if I did, I'd probably go as Apollo. But then that way I can claim that Maya and Apollo interacted in an Ace Attorney game.
In Britain.
Yeah, in London nonetheless. You know, since the Dean is South African, my guess is she probably got a few South African people on her team. I wish if this game had I wish they'd have cast Charlotte Copley as one of the mooks. I mean, District 9 aside, I think Charlotte Copley is actually pretty good at actually kind of stealing the show from a lot of actors. But it was the best thing in Elysium.
Uh-huh.
Which is sad when you outdo Matt Damon.
You think Drake's gonna show up? Nadine seems to think so. I'd love to see him and his crew make an appearance.
All right, now let's see if I can take these.
Hey
pricks.
guys, what I miss?
I'm trying my stealth stuff again.
And you seem to still be alive. Very good.
Well, as like Pedro said earlier, Joe, for this game, while it doesn't require stealth, it encourages it.
But you're actually following the encouragements and not going renegade.
Well,
That's
you might as
good.
well try.
Yeah,
Even
I'll
if you
try.
fail.
Very good.
Yeah, I mean, I tried earlier. Yeah, I failed, but I
See?
still tried at least.
See, Dwibs, I told you that you would improved.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it took me till the 4th game in this series to try it, and also accidentally press the space bar. I'll go to 22-21.
Yeah, you remind me of me when how I used to be with Wonderful 101.
How do you even press the spacebar accidentally?
Pedro, I'm wasted. Remember?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
All right, 22,
Remember, he
21,
doesn't
right?
have-
All right, and click.
He's drunk keyboarding it.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna push my laptop as far.
Did he
Accidentally
accidentally
pressed it.
mute himself?
No, I accidentally pressed the space bar.
Yeah.
Oh no, you kind of cut out for a second.
No. I didn't press anything. I just
Are you
accidentally
sure?
pressed the pause. Yeah. I accidentally pressed the pause button on the video.
See, remember, he doesn't have as good of a tolerance to me.
No, that's the thing, Shiwai. Remember, did you know? Okay, notice how he only took a couple ciders, and he's already like this. Now imagine when we did Chappie, where he had like a full crate of it or something. Like it got to a point where.
It'll bring about the end.
Pedro, actually, as Shuri can actually attest to, since she actually saw me, after we saw Fast and Furious 8, I actually had a cider afterwards, and
Oh yeah,
But
that's right.
that's
You
just
guys
one,
met in
though.
person, didn't you?
But that's
Yeah, we
just one. That's just one though. Dwibs.
That's one of 2, and it only takes 2 for him, apparently.
Really? So what are you
I was
gonna?
actually, if I had it, I was actually looking up possibly going to Swansea during the summer, also maybe again. But the issue is it costs £60 both combined to go both ways.
So let's see. So we've seen Pedro drunk on the show before, thanks to good old Yu-Gi-Oh's Excel.
Actually, that was
He
more.
wasn't drunk. He wasn't
No,
drunk.
he was crying. He
No.
wasn't drunk.
Sure. I'm talking about the one where we commented with Teal on. You remember the one, Pedro? The one.
Oh yeah, right. Episode 3. He's talking about episode 3, Shiwai.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Jova, you want me to be drunk in a commentary?
Yes.
All right, stands fight. Every time I die, I'll take a shot.
Excellent, excellent,
That would
excellent.
probably kill me. Like,
It's
I might
basically-
actually have to stop.
What
ba-
would happen if both?
No, that's the thing, Shiroi. That's what happened to me in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Basically, the idea was that every time something stupid happened in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal episode 3, I would take a shot, and it got to a point where I literally had to stop out of fear of dying of alcohol poisoning.
And then there
What?
was episodes
wonder-
4 and 5, which involved a
Sorry.
bomb incident. Only it turned out that the bomb wasn't really a bomb. It was just a program used to entertain people, and that caused Pedro to have a whole chug of alcohol.
I was just gonna say, what would happen in a commentary if both me and Shiori were drunk?
That's
But,
what I want
uh,
to see.
Let's take a shot every time Cartoon
it
Network
even-
US does something
It
stupid.
even happened during during Paris Games Week when David Cage first announced Akara, where I was planning on taking a shot every time he said the word emotion. The problem is that right from the beginning he started shouting the word like a fucking machine gun. So like I
It's
said,
not
I had
worth
to
it.
I
It's
had
not
to
worth
stop.
it.
I could just imagine the tombstone that would have resulted
Oops.
from that. Killed indirectly by David
So,
Cage and his emotions.
yeah.
That reminds me, man. That reminds me. I really hope Detroit gets a really good showing at E3 because we haven't seen that game since literally almost a year now, and not since
I'll
E3
admit it-
2016.
Yeah, it's weird, because, like, well, I mean, yeah,
I'm sure we will.
I mean,
Well, remember. Well, to be fair, the thing is, Jova, Sony has been releasing quite a lot of games recently. My guess is they're waiting for the time because they don't want to show off Detroit, at least not yet. They want to show it more when it's like one of their big things that they have coming right now. Because recently they've had Gravity Rush 2, they've had Horizon Zero Dawn. They're probably saving it for E3.
You know,
so
guys.
go ahead.
Speaking of PlayStation stuff, at one point, at some point, I'm thinking of doing the Gran Turismo games for the channel.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
sure.
please.
Yeah, those are nice.
Or-
I actually like them better than the Forza games, honestly.
And well, one thing though, you know the precursor to the Gran Turismo games, those
Motor
Motor
Tune
Tune
Grand Prix! Yes, I love that
I'd-
game.
I'd fancy doing the second one, but I don't think the first one even got an EU release. Did it get a US release, Jova?
Oh, that's right. Motor Tune Grand Prix. The fun fact about that, it's just called Motor Tune Grand Prix over in America. I don't think we even knew that was the first one.
Hang on. I'm just gonna check right now. No, it only got a Japan release. The first game did.
So,
The second game did. The second game got a EU/North America release. So
they just called it Motor Tune Grand Prix. No two, no nothing.
yeah. And it was so.
So I wonder what the first
Do
game
you, want,
was like.
do you want to do Motor Tune Grand Prix, Jova, or do you want me to do it?
I would like to do that, but I suppose we could share a playthrough of that where we each go up through the different difficulties, because with each different difficulty you unlock new characters and new tracks for your championship
we could.
runs.
Yeah, you and me could do a co-playthrough of.
I've got
Motor
dibs
2,
on using Captain Rock.
whereas I'll do the Gran Turismo games because I actually own the first one at least. I think I also have the third one.
So who's gonna
And
do
it-
Forza, I wonder? Not it, because I don't really do Xbox.
I don't have any Xbox stuff.
Shiroi, your brother has some, doesn't he?
Well, that's the thing. Don't worry, Jova. Remember, I'm the Xbox guy of the group. It falls to me.
Oh, I'd hate to have to force you through it, but if you
Well, that's the
insist.
thing, Jova. Well, Jova, don't worry. I was the one who bought an Xbox One. Now I must. I made my bed. I must lie in it now.
If
Well,
I
I-
can go my whole life without touching an Xbox One, I won't.
Oh, okay.
So
To be fair,
basically,
okay. To be fair,
so basically, Paige, what you're saying is you're the only one of us that has an Xbox One, so I'm also the only one with a Nintendo Switch at the moment. So
you're both outside your comfort zones.
yeah,
Yes,
Well, I guess to be fair,
but it's okay because I'm getting a Switch this holiday.
Okay,
This Christmas.
I guess to be fair,
Right.
I mean, but hey guys, at least the Xbox One has a pretty good exclusive like Scalebound and oh wait. Well,
Exactly.
Let's not
Okay,
let's not
okay,
go
okay,
too deep into that. I think we already went
Okay,
deep
okay.
enough.
Obvious
So
joke
Nathan,
aside, okay,
So
obvious.
Nathan,
Yeah, let's actually focus a bit more here because
I was gonna say, obvious joke aside, they do have. They
Sorry,
do
what's the brother's
have.
name again?
Anyway, obvious joke aside, they do have
Ah.
Sunset Overdrive.
Anyway, so yeah,
Moving on.
Nate and Sam are busy. trying to figure out clues as to where the big treasure is. Of Henry Avery, yeah, there you go. The dormitories.
It looks like Snow White's old castle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, X marks the spot at the cross.
I'm
Anybody-
not patient. Page Joker says that I'm not patient enough for this. Get it? Not. Even Nate's doing the puns. Anyway, let's read this bit here. Well, for a bit.
There you go, Joe. But that's Rafe.
There's Rafe, the big prick on the left, looking all slug and shit.
When did we run into that guy?
We'll
I'm
be
trying to
fine. It's
remember.
not like Nate is a psychopath with unlimited resources.
Jova, come on, Jova. Now you're the one forgetting. That's Dwibs' thing.
Yeah,
Joe, but stop
Seriously,
stealing
seriously, though. I thought he was the one in prison with them.
Okay,
No.
Jova. Remember? Okay, Jova. Remember when both Sam and Nate were in prison, and they had a third guy helping them try to get that cross.
Oh, right. Okay,
That's
okay. I get it. Rafe's like the
The rich kid who wants to prove himself to his parents.
Wait, hold on. But that's the guy I said earlier who was in jail with them. Only, well, in jail with his brother who he owed.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing, Jova. The guy who Sam owes to is not Rafe. That's Alcazar.
What's
Hey
an
guys,
Alcaz-
I actually just thought of something. Yeah, back to on the topic of Sony IPs. Anyway, here we got to look for Henry Avery's grave. But anyway, one thing I could do is that I could ask my brother, who's a bigger Gran Turismo fan than I am, if we could do multiplayer races together.
Nice.
Nice. What happens is, what he's saying.
Yeah.
So much like in King's Quest 2, because King's Quest 2 has a puzzle very similar to this. You can tell Neil Druckmann is a fan of King's Quest, and so when he gave the Lifetime Award to Roberta Williams. You can tell he took inspiration from King's Quest 2 for this one, because King's Quest 2 also has a graveyard puzzle that's just like this, where you have to check the dates to find the correct grave.
This is not the grave we're looking for. This one doesn't have a skull and crossbones.
Oh, okay, I remember now. Weird. I guess I mistook Alcazar for being like an aged Adler.
Tempest edax rarum. Time devours
I'll be right back. Let me just get this.
Anyway, since we're getting closer to the release of Gran Turismo Sport, now would be the
Nate,
perfect time to do the
Nate,
series.
why were you just trying to climb midair there?
Don't you see, guys? I wanted to try and scale that cliff, but it didn't work.
It was an invisible cliff, I guess.
the swords match.
Oh, basically, we got to look for something that has a cross and swords crossing down there, so, like that. But we need one with Avery's name on it.
Shiroi, you have pretty good vision. Can you scope something out?
I'll try my best.
There you go, Jova. That's Rafe, and this is Alcazar.
Yeah, I kind of pieced that
They
together.
look. They look enough. I think even Shiroi here will probably.
Yeah, that's,
Pedro. What I'm saying is like, well, I thought that Alcazar was Rafe, but older.
Oh, so you switched
Jova,
their
please
names.
visit your local optician. You might need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in that case,
Anyway,
Shiroi, why don't you just be the...
becoming.
Well, in that
becoming
case,
the,
Shiroi, why don't
Come on,
you...
Dwibs. We did this. Come on, Dwibs. We did this puzzle in King's Quest 2.
Yes, Jova?
Well, in that case,
Just do what I
Shiroi,
did.
why
Just,
don't you
just what I did.
Well, in that case, Shiroi, why don't you show me... Well,
I
in
know,
that-
but you saw me do it.
Well, in that case, Shiroi, why don't you just show me how it's done and be the lookout for icebergs ahead?
Anyway, guys, I found it.
Yay!
Yay!
I think. Oh no, it's Bridgman we're gonna find. Sorry, never mind.
God dang it, he even had the skull and everything.
No, it is. It's Avery's alias. There you go. They just said it.
Ah, there you go. Sorry. Damn it, I'm the one that recorded this game. I should remember.
That's not Avery's sigil. Yeah, skull should be facing sideways.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
But
It's
basically, if you check it, if you check the notebook, you'll see that Avery's emblem has a sideways skull. That's how you see.
You ready for this?
That's how you can tell it's actually Avery. Well, you're going to have to wait a bit, Sam, I'm afraid, because we're going to wait for that until part 8. So see you then when I'm hopefully less out of it.
See ya.